This is a story of long ago, of a man who owned a little store. And I was mighty proud to have my name up above the door. This was some 2,000 years ago, as I recall, located in Jerusalem, just across from Pilate's Hall. Now I had everything I thought that I could ever need, and folks had come from miles around, regardless of their creed. The only thing I had I thought that I could never sell was in the corner on a shelf, 3 big rusty spiked nails. Then one day a big Roman soldier came through the door, and as he walked up to me, it seemed like he shook the floor. "Can I help you, sir?" I said in a voice that must have seemed frail. He looked at me with a staring grin. He said, "I want to buy some big, big nails. 3 old rusty spikes is all I have, sir." He said, "For me, that'll do. For the job I have, 3 is enough. Now, just how much do I owe you?" He put some money in my hand, and I was glad to make the sale. And then I wondered, and I asked him, "Sir, what can you do with just 3 nails?" He said, "Have you ever heard of a man called Jesus, the Nazarene?" "You mean the one that goes about doing good?" He said, "Yes, he's the one." He said, "Well, today I'm going to show the world who's boss. For with these 3 rusty spikes, I'm going to nail Jesus to the cross." Well, I stood there almost numb. Why, you'll never know how I felt. I said, "Please, sir, don't do that." As on my knees I knelt. He just turned and walked away. I got up and followed him. I said, "Please, sir, I'll buy them back." But he just looked at me and grinned. But in the distance, I could see the crowd through tears that filled my eyes. "Away with him, crucify him." I could hear their angry cries. And above the groans and agony of pain, I could hear the sound of a hammer as that big Roman soldier nailed Jesus to the tree. With 3 rusty nails, they nailed him to the tree. The sun turned to darkness that day, and the blood that flowed from his side was the blood that washed all my sins away. And you talk about power of blood. That power of the blood is still washing sins away today.
That's it.
It's still making a black heart white, blood that is red, making that heart white as snow. Aren't you glad this morning that Jesus hung on a tree, that we might have life and might have it more abundantly?